G'day guys, how are we all going? Good to see you all back on the channel again. We are up in Blue Mountains National Park again, and I've come a little further up from my last video at Hazelbrook Falls to a circuit called South Lawsons Waterfall circuit. There's a few waterfalls on the circuit. Some of them are a little too straightforward. I'll give them a go as along the route, but yeah, some of them I just don't photograph. The problem is trying to catch something different than what everybody else catches with them. So there's just not a lot of room to move down there. And it looks like we have a few other people down here at the moment too. So yeah, possibly some camera shy stuff going on there too. But anyway, we'll move on into it. I've got a birthday dinner to go to later this evening, and it's already 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So let's get a move on and let's see what we can do. Alrighty, so we're just coming into the first waterfall, Adelina Falls. It's one of the harder ones to photograph. There's not a lot of foreground, very tight space, but we'll go on in there. I'll have a look around, I'll see what I can find. And yeah, this is the first waterfall on the circuit, pretty close to the car park to be honest. But we'll get in there, check it out, and see what we can do. Well, that was a quick reminder of just how difficult that place is to shoot. You will have seen the shots from down there, and yeah, it's one of those places where you keep your hopes up that you might be able to pull something different off, or try and include something that isn't too bad, but I guess it is what it is. The problem down there is that when the water's pumping like that, it lets off a lot of wind with it, and that wind causes all of the foliage around the waterfall to blow around quite heavily. So you end up doing a whole heap of adjustments with your camera, with your aperture and your ISO and your shutter speed, to freeze the motion in all that foliage from it blowing around everywhere. And then of course, you know, you've got another photo for your waterfall, so you know, you end up with half a dozen images that you've got to try and piece all together, so that everything's sharp and doesn't look like it's just blowing around with the wind. Anyway, you've seen those photos, and I will press on to the next waterfall, and yeah, time's getting away from me, so I've got to get a move on. I was just coming down the trail over here, and yeah, heard a bit of a waterfall off to the side. I wasn't sure if it was just cascading down the creek or a little bit of a waterfall, but maybe a little hidden gem. I don't think that's too bad, so I'm going to give this a shot. I'll have to do two focus stack, one for here and one for back there, so I can get everything from front to back sharp. But yeah, let me give this a go, and if this turns out any good, well, here's the shot. lovely little find that was. I can hear a bit more of a creek, waterfall down here. I'm going to keep my eyes open and see if anything will lead me down there to that as well. Anyway, we'll get cracking. We've still got a bit to go to the main feature of this this hike. It's been years since I've been down this track. So it's a lovely little walk. Very green at the moment with spring. Well, actually, we're just about to walk out of spring and go into summer, but everything's still really nice and green. That'll change as we head into summer, and all those real bright greens will get a lot darker. But right now, yeah, just lovely how bright green they all still are. Just makes the walk down here just gorgeous. It's always nice to hear that creek flowing alongside you after rain too. Like I said, it's been years. Let me turn this camera around. It's been years since I've been down here, eh? So I sort of can't really remember how far I am from my destination, but it can't be too much further. It's not a massive hike. At least I hope it's not anyway. So my sister won't be impressed if I turn up late to her birthday party. Well, you know, they saw me say, call me late, but don't call me late for dinner. And that is indeed what I will be. So we'll try and avoid that. Anyway, we'll press on and hopefully be there soon enough. Alrighty, so we've made it down to our destination. It's pretty loud down here. I won't be able to interact with you too much down here. The noise from the waterfall will just wash out a lot of my voice and make it really hard to hear. But I will show you over there a few little different compositions that I'll shoot, and we'll put those photos up for you. Anyway, I'll get into it and find a nice way to photograph this waterfall. I've been down here many times in the past. It's been a couple of years though, so it's good to be back down here. And there seems to be some nice flow in the waterfall. Yeah, so I've been walking around down a bit, trying to find a composition, and it's proven difficult. There's a bit of change down here. So I have shot one shot out there with me standing under the waterfall. I'll put that up in the video, and yeah, I'm not too sure about that, but let me know what you think. But right now I've just framed up this shot here with a little fern in the background. I don't think it looks too bad, but I'll give you a look at what it looks like. And yeah, I'll shoot this shot. Now let me just put this on for you. So that's the shot there. I don't think that's too bad. But I'll give that a go. I'll have to photograph one photograph for. Actually, I'll have to photograph one photograph for. Sorry, one for down here where the fern is, and one probably up here, and maybe one back here. Otherwise, I'll have out of focus and in focus, and one of them ones where you want everything sharp from front to back. But yeah, I'll get into it. I'll shoot this shot and I'll have a bit more of a look around and see if I can find anything else. Definitely a challenge down here for me today, that's for sure. It was a good flow down there. I haven't been down there for years, man. It was good to see the place again. But I did the best I could with the time I have. I just don't have a lot of time to play with today. I probably would have crawled up the creek here a bit and explored another little area today. But yeah, can't be late to my sister's dinner. And I can't be late to dinner in general. So I'm out of here. I'll load those photos up from out of that area. Don't forget, this is the South Lawsons waterfall circuit. There's quite a few waterfalls on this circuit. It's a lovely circuit. Leeches are out now that it's summer and it's wet, so be mindful of that. And I tell you, just spray that Bushman's on, as long as it's got the DEET in it, and the leeches don't like it. But I shall keep moving on. Load the videos up. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm always on some kind of adventure. Yeah, photography related, but all good for the adventurers and the campers as well. Anyway, thanks for coming along. Be good or good at it, and I shall see you in the next video. See ya.